Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston Astros. Well, all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now, Blake Perkins. Top of the zone for a strike, and we are underway.
First pitch, 640.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's off the inside edge. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. He's not stopping on his way home. The relay to the plate. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Now Machado up here. Went deep in the ball game last night. And first offering is fouled off. Machado with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception. He's too good to struggle much longer, though. I'd expect him to turn it around soon.
On the ground to third. Hernandez over to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jose Altuve.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
1 out, base is empty. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Raleigh settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Ball. 2 outs, base is empty.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That one fouled off. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. On to the bottom of the first. Yankees 1 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, and starting in this one, Tyler McGill.
Well, this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake McCarthy. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And a 2-1 on the way. Line drive. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. In that leadoff spot, a guy they're looking to get going, Jake McCarthy.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit right now. I mean, he knows it. His team knows it. Everybody in the stands knows it, but they need him to turn it around. You know, I'm told he's putting in some extra work in the cages, as he should be doing. So we'll see if he can break out right here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Gone into the Crawford boxes. A home run. That one felt good, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch.
Here is Bryce Harper. And that drops in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Harper down on strikes. Cal Raleigh up next for the Astros. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Judge is there. Brings it in for the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Higashioka. Outside low. And it's 1-0. Higashioka, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2008. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout
the game. And now 2-2. Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever.
Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Jose Altuve up to hit here. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Ball one there. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting 7.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
That one missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
That's a ball.
Late with the swing there.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Yasmani Grandal up to hit.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Another solid power season. Swing and a foul out of play. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And the batter now, Blake Perkins. And that misses. Ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Altuve at third. Grandal at second. Ozuna on at first with 2 down. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. McGill back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. In for a strike. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Kobe Mayo up next for the Astros. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game.
He's enjoying a fun rookie season, isn't he? He's playing a lot of games for a first-place team. You can't ask for much more than that early in your career.
Fastball for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
At the belt and fires. Just missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. McGill throws over. Abrams dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
And a slider misses down and away. That one misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's outside it is ball 4, and he's on base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground, could be 2. Fires to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. All tied 1-1. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
And that skips in the dirt. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one out to right. Canna sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Josh Bell at the plate
Up
now.
next for the
0 for 1 so far.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
And right back to the mound. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Just off the outside edge.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Two outs. In the air, right field, Canna makes the catch, inning over. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game.
Yes, never stop me from being a good wager. I get respect from observers, no public enemy. I'm the white Mary Dad Chuck D in my community.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball.
Next offering upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's even up.
2-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. Didn't go. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Jared Triolo up next for the Astros. 0 for 6 in the series so far. And there's the strike. Late swing, fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
One, two.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Lunges, but it gets down. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, center fielder, James McCarthy.
Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. He's 0 for 1. And fouled off. Hit in the air, center field. Ozuna should have it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Good move there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with 1 away.
Here's Mark Canha. He's already homered here in this one.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Runner, yes,
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here in the third and final game of the series. And that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Harper now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And there's the ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the last half of the third. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On the corner for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 gone now.
Up next for the
So next up for Houston, Cal Raleigh. Flied to right his first time. Gets under it and pops it up. Perdomo squeezes it, and that is the third out of the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me. Look at me.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Kyle Higashioka.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering upstairs.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Out to short. Abrams tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Struck out swinging his first time. Center field. McCarthy settles under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
0-2.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
That one fouled hard the other way. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Langford at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. And a swing and a miss there.
1 and 2's the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they still lead it 2-1.
Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out, about to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me, gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Gray back to work. Pulls that one foul.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Inside, almost got him. The 1-1 is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Just off the outside edge, and the count is 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ozuna, a former All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and they traded for him earlier this year.
No, that missed.
Up and in, and that is ball 1. And it's even up to Ozuna.
1-1.
The Yankees down by a run, and we're in the top of the 5th. Late swing fouled off. Next pitch misses way outside.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Counts full.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
When you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's going to be Blake Perkins. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. And a ground ball to first. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Yankees 1. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And that one ripped to left. Perkins makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman,
Jared Triolo will hit next.
Triolo.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge cutting across. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Now fly ball to right center. Judge hauls it in, 2 away.
Up next for the Astros,
Jake McCarthy
Center
getting
fielder,
ready to hit.
Jake
This guy can absolutely
McCarthy.
fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
No ball.
He's looking
1
great
strike.
so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That one finds the zone. 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Manny Machado. There's the strike. And a breaking ball misses outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Line drive. Come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely
Now batting,
crazy.
first baseman,
Here's Josh Bell. 0 for 2 in this one. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. It's Aaron Judge now. There's a strike.
0-1.
And Judge takes a strike.
This guy's pounding
No
the
ball,
zone. Hitters don't
2
have time to
strikes.
think in between pitches.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Judge waits. And the sweeper is off the plate. The Yanks trailing by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. That misses, and it's 3-2. Kyle Higashioka waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Out to center. McCarthy should have this one. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half. And that drops in for a strike. Double barrel action in the bullpen. Luis Garcia up and throwing. Chapman getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is outside. Outside with a breaking ball. And that's in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Three-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You get a walk, and you get a walk.
Now batting,
Everyone
first
gets a
baseman,
walk, Boo.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see.
Now
Here's
pitching
Bryce
for New
Harper
York.
at the plate now. Growing up, he
Number
experienced a
45.
moment straight out of the sandlot.
Aroldis
Harper
Chapman.
was getting ready to play for Team USA, but he didn't have a bat, so he borrowed one from his dad.
Okay.
The bat was autographed by Pete Rose. His dad wiped the autograph clean and told Bryce to use it. I'm not sure how many dads would have done that. Perdomo over to Altuve, and that's 2.
Now
And they played the
batting,
matchup right there, worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. A switch hitter batting right. Tap foul at the plate. Chapman now 1-run game. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Astros are down. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Rasmussen.
now pitching for
And
the
as relievers
Astros.
go, he's not a big strikeout guy.
Number
He tries to
57.
force weak contact, so
Drew
command and execution are huge for him.
Well, 1-run game, and now the DH, Kyle Higashioka, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That's in for a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian King, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
Altuve up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. That's outside. And the count is 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one fouled off. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Struck him out looking.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first 2 hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
Geraldo Perdomo stepping in now for the Yankees. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Check swing, called strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down and in. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side. Back here at Dyken Park, bottom of the 7th, and the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Now pitching for New York, number 40.
And a foul ball.
Luis Garcia.
No, that's down. Ball.
Out to short, Perdomo. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter, Kobe.
And here is Kobe Mayo. He is struck out, and he is walked. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Garcia, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Right through there for a strike.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable. When you only see him once, a lot of times he has success.
He goes down looking. Wyatt Langford up next for the Astros. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And downstairs. Got to be clever, too, when you don't have that lights-out stuff, right?
Absolutely. You got to know what you're able to do. Instead of focusing on what that hitter's strength is, stay with your strength and trust that you'll come out on top.
Fly ball down the line. Judge makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Yankees 1. Brian King takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one fouled off. And that one is downstairs. And 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Abreu, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Beck also throwing. And that is out of play. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. No outs. Runner at first. Marcell Ozuna stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And that's in for a strike. And the count even at 1.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And that one finds its way through. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
So a change being made at first base. On to run for the Yankees. Trevor Story. Blake Perkins now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. That's in there. 0-1. And a slider in there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Next one misses. 1-2 to count.
Way to lay out that pitch down.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning. And that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
And Manny gets a piece. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
That's the ball.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. They can't see. Nick Castellanos into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know.
Nick
Hernandez
One ball,
up
no
to the
strike.
plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. And that one wrapped foul. Just
Nope, ball.
missed.
2-1.
In there at the knees, it's 2-2. And that skips in the dirt. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jared Triolo up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Garcia, 38 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one missing low. Next offering is down low. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake McCarthy, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in there for strike 1. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Houston, all set to start the 9th in this one. And now the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Ryan Abreu.
And the first offering is not close. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first. Judge out on the play.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swung on, belted. That one is back. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and they've tied it in the top of the 9th.
big RBI for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Man at second. Out in front and foul to the left side. That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
Two and two.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. The 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Base hit right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. A perfect example right there. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one's upstairs, ball 1. With the go-ahead run at third, here at the top of the 9th.
2-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Altuve runs. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Two on, 1 out. This one chopped in the ground, but foul. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Grandal up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Jackson Stevens up and loosening in the pen. Swinging a foul out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Goes down looking.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Next pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The bases are full for the New York Yankees.
That missed. That's a ball.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. Back here in Houston, bottom 9, and now the right fielder, Mark Canha.
For New York. Number 36, Jari Moreta.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Action in the pen down there. Liam Hendricks getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Carrying well. Out of here. Ball game. A 3-2 final score.